Good morning, everyone. I'm Katie Sampson coming to you from our digital studio here at CBS 13 and Fox 23 on this lovely morning. And we are gearing up for our Share the Power of a Wish Telethon coming up on Wednesday, February 21st. It's all to raise money and awareness for Make-A-Wish Maine to help them do the amazing work that they do, granting wishes for children with critical illnesses in our state. They have a very lofty goal for 2024 to try and reach as many children as they can to give them their wishes, and they can't do it without your support. And that's what this telethon is really all about. So we have a special guest here with us this morning. But first, we want to share this 2-minute video from Make-A-Wish Maine to give you sort of an idea of all of the amazing work that they do in our community. And this kind of sums it up. So let's take a look at this.
It started with a wish, and now Jonathan has no limits.
It started as a wish, and now it's a purpose.
And now it's a passion.
I think that Make-A-Wish has taught me more about myself. It taught me what my passions are and what it is that I want to learn more about.
It started with a wish, and now there is a community that drives this mission like never before, and kids are impacted in ways that we never thought possible.
Thinking about the act of a wish itself and what that does and ripples through an entire family, an entire community, the schools, other children in the community. It's powerful. It's powerful.
It's a treasure trove that you can pull from when you're going through a rough time, whatever that challenge might be.
Being her mother is the luckiest thing I can be. The number one best thing that came out of this journey was Make-A-Wish, because I watched it happen. I watched what it did for my child.
When I think of Make-A-Wish, I think of kids basically finally getting their dreams to come true.
Pretty powerful stuff right there. And now I want to bring in board chair John Steibel. John, good morning.
Good morning, Katie. Thanks for having me today.
What's your first reaction to seeing just that piece? I mean, it sums it up so well. I feel like you can just kind of sense, the impact that Make-A-Wish Maine has.
Yeah, it's always great to see testimonials from the Wish kids. That's the main mission of the organization, providing hope and joy to kids and giving them some sense of control in their world. And you can tell from the clip. I mean, some it's a trip, some it's an experience, some it's something important to them or their family. And that's great the way the people at Make-A-Wish are able to construct everyone unique to that child.
I know. I think that was one of my big takeaways, throughout just my work with Make-A-Wish Maine, is seeing how creative these kids can be, and also seeing the volunteers and the wish granters and how they take such great care in, finding out exactly what it is you want and how can we take it sort of to the next level, which is really cool too. And maybe you could share with our viewers just a little bit about your history with Make-A-Wish Maine and how you got involved.
Yeah, so making magic, which Wish volunteers do and Wish staff do, is really important. I got first exposed going to Make-A-Wish events, and probably where I got hooked was I actually did a Wish grant. So I was teamed with a wish granter, and I went in with the child and family and worked through their wish experience all the way to their send off. And really cemented for me the value of this for not just the child. It's great for the kiddos, but really important for the families, the parents, for them to have a time where they can be a family again and not chasing doctor appointments and medicines and so on and so forth. So really a neat experience. And that's where I really got hooked.
Yeah, it's amazing to hear how it's really that whole journey that is so impactful. It's not just that day of, when the wish is granted or anything, it's really the whole collection of months and months, really, like leading up to this. That was something I didn't really know at the very beginning was, for some people, it's almost a year-long, journey.
Yeah, it's a real discovery process, and it's getting at, hey, what's important to the child? Hey, what do they want to do? How do they want to experience it? And quite frankly, you are working around, hey, when can they travel? There's treatments, there's so on and so forth, things going on, complicating that. So we got to make sure the timing is right too. But I can tell you from my own personal experience, yeah, it was several months as we started the process before we were able to really send that child off on their wish.
And obviously, we have the telethon coming up. This has been so much fun. And, we get everybody in our side studio with the phones ringing. And how important is the telethon event, for Make-A-Wish Maine?
Hey, it's really important to us. The demand has never been higher. So we have more kids in the wish pipeline than we've ever had before. So demand is high. And we're grateful for WGME for sponsoring this and helping us pull this off, but also all the volunteers that will, I know, be there manning the phones, hopefully connecting with people as we work through the day. But it's one of our key fundraising events of the year, and really important for us to be able to fulfill our mission, which is to grant a wish for every eligible child in the state of Maine.
Yeah, I think I'm on the Make-A-Wish Maine website. And, it says 99% of doctors say wishes help relieve a family from traumatic stress. And that kind of also is what you were saying, it's not just the wish child, but the entire family's so impacted by what they're going through. And they also can be part of the wish itself. So it just seems like so powerful to have everyone be part of something like this.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Kids are resilient. I'm amazed by watching the Wish kids and what they do and the generosity they show, even the types of wishes they ask for. Many of them are selfless. Many of them are for their families or for their friends. And so really neat to see that. And it's a great experience to watch that go through.
So John, you had mentioned that some of these children, they base these wishes actually around their entire family, like kind of understanding that this has such a ripple effect on their family members. I actually did an interview with a wish mom just recently who was saying that her daughter wished for a dance studio to share with her sisters, which it basically gave me goosebumps to hear something like that.
Yeah, I mean, the kids are resilient, but they're also, a lot of them are selfless. And it's really unbelievable to watch. It warms your heart. And it does really resonate with the whole family and the family experience. And now, like I said, that could be a trip, that could be an experience, but it's something that's important to them. And that kind of designing that magic for that child is what our wish granters try and do. And our volunteers are really good at being able to pull off.
And so you work at Unum, and they were here with us last year helping to answer calls and things like that. Why is that important for you to get them involved? And did they talk about the experience afterwards?
Yeah, our volunteers last year really enjoyed it. I already know we've got a full slate signed up for this year again. Our corporate responsibility team at Unum are really excited about this event as well. Carrie Olson Cartwright, Kelly Thayer lead that group here in Portland. And our employees know that, kind of giving back to our community is important for everyone. And this certainly resonates with a big portion of our population.
Yeah, it's something very special to be a part of. And I think another takeaway I've had from everything that we've done with Make-A-Wish Maine is there's so many different ways to get involved, right? So, I mean, even if people can't donate money, or maybe they don't have the time to, be a Wish grantor, there are so many other ways to support Make-A-Wish Maine, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's easy. Hey, donation is one way to do it. That's what the telethon is about. But hey, you can volunteer. You can help with an event. You can be a Wish grantor. You can your school class can fundraise. So there's a lot of different ways that both kids and adults can get involved in the organization and contribute in a good way. So we have a amazing network of volunteers throughout the state that our mission wouldn't be possible without that volunteer network.
And what would you say to someone, a family who's maybe realizing, oh, maybe our child, is eligible for Make-A-Wish Maine, but maybe they don't need it, or they're not really entirely sure what that looks like for them. What message would you like to get out there?
Yeah, I would tell you, reach out to Make-A-Wish and test that because the power of a wish, when a wish is granted, it's not only great for the child, but it's a great memory for the family as well. And there are not economic boundaries there. If a child is deemed eligible because of their critical illness, the team works really hard to make sure that we're able to execute in a neat way on that wish. And so reach out, fill out an application, and let the experts decide whether you're eligible or not.
And I know you were saying that, the pipeline, is the longest it's ever been. And also I was speaking with Kate Vickery recently about, the cost of these wishes is going up, unfortunately, just like most other things. And so it sounds like the telethon really is needed now more than ever.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Demand is high, cost of wish is going up. And the experience is really special for the child, special for the family. And we want to be in a position to be able to grant every eligible wish in the state of Maine. And if we can do that, that's our fulfillment. And that's what we're trying to do. And really appreciate everybody's support in being able to reach that goal.
All right, John, great to see you. Thank you so much for your time. And we're looking forward to the telethon on Wednesday, February 21st.
Katie, thank you very much. I really appreciated being here.
Of course.